Alright, let's form a party. Well, let's get this
For all
party
we know,
started.
there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
It's but a scratch.
Shall we?
Let's do this.
We need to find a lesser injury kit for the other girl. That will clear up all of those leftover damages from the previous battle instantly.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right. Let's take a look around and see if we can find any...
Cut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it! Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlithin?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elgernon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Mathalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanuris.
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
So Elgernon and Gillenane are loose, which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, you're injured. Stay here with the veil jumpers.
I can help.
I know you want to, but we don't know what we'll face out there. And you're in no condition to fight.
Okay, fine. I'll stay.
We'll meet you back at the Veilguard camp. It's just south of here.
Balara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Ooh, sparkly. I don't know why they gave me the option to name my characters. They're just gonna call me Rook.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
I guess it's like nothing hidden there, just like fog, just trees.
So that suit of armor is moving. Eyes open.
That made it easy.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Balara? Balara Luther? Strife and Ireland sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately.
Our gods, Elgornon and Gillenane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It's a lot to take in.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veilguard camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Ireland said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then,
Let's get going.
Odd to find a camp this far out.
We've got camps all over Arlathan. The Veil Jumpers do, I mean. You never really know when or where the magic's gonna start going wild.
I can pace to go off the beaten path in search of little treasures.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact, to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
I thought that those things were like animals that you hunt and stuff. But no, I guess it's just ambient. I gotta remember that Leliana from like the previous Dragon Age, she used to love those little nugs. I remember that was a weird gift you could give her in Dragon Age Origins. Just gotta remember to keep one the next time I catch one to give her as a gift. But we'll deal with Dragon Age Origin, well, like once I finish with this currently, with the newest game. Like from the back, she usually passes as the girl from Brave with like the bow and everything. Like it wasn't on purpose, it just sort of happened. I just always wanted to be a redhead. And also and then I chose like long curly hair because I wanted to see the hair glitch or something. For my own amusement. I think, I guess it's from up. But to my own surprise, like the hair then in like Legend one, they actually work with the hair. They actually make some great long curly hair.
The edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
Well, there wasn't a climbing tutorial. Like, they wanted me to go around up there, but I'm searching the bottom area first.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Construct broke my leg, and Vadra took the blade to gut, and we can hear them above us on the bridge. And once they leave, we'll make a break for it, and they can't wait for us forever, right? At least the water's just water, not a good place to drown. It's nicely rendered.
Let's deal with them.
Never down below.
Is the only thing I can steal like potions from the enemy? Well, whatever. What's a thief with, what's a rogue without knowing how to steal stuff that are not nailed to the floor? What's a good passive? See if we go this way. Just looking for the good passive abilities. Maximum arrows. Momentum. And then if we go this way, regeneration. I guess I can only level up, pick the levels for Rook. Alright, so the healing works. Moving along.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important. almost feels like an armory. Or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait. Is this? No! It can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
And it's when you fall off the map they don't like instantly kill you. I just wanted to see how far I could range.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Goes to you.
Of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
I think I spy the boss of this area. Or just a tough looking weird up ahead. Like, I don't know how Varric ended up becoming like the de facto main character of Dragon Age, because like of all of the weirdos, he's the one that, like, he was introduced in Dragon Age 2 and now he's like a permanent fixture. Like, it fell. And he comes with the furniture.
So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen'Harel? The real Fen'Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it.
Like, why couldn't it be like one of the interesting ones that made it to like the next game? Like, I would like Moringa to be the permanent one. She was fun. Or Liliana, who's completely out of her mind. Like, she's hilarious. But, like, people only know her in Dragon Age Inquisition as, like, the bloodthirsty, like, stabbing on assassin woman. But she's more than that. She actually hears the voice of the maker, or so she claims. But then again, that could also be that she has, like, fantasy, like, schizophrenia or something. But since this is like a magical world, the voices out of your head are treated as something mythical and not something biological that you should really have a doctor check that out. Whatever. I'm not poking fun at what people are going through. I just hope that if you're listening to voices, it may not always be God.
Someone met a bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts.
Understand now, we found the usurper archite spirit. It is not the Dragon's creation as we surmise, but another. You can guess whose. Removing it will be risky, but leaving it equally so. And away Yoda's Lord Elargnad. Carte Antarel.
Here, they expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
Like, like my brother was just saying that, like, the other chick, Valara, or whoever her name is, just, like, perpetually surprised by everything. It's, like, super annoying, you know? And you would think that after you see a ridiculous amount of magical stuff, you'd be like, oh, it's raining darkspawn, and, like, the water is, like, turning to wine, and, like, you know, that you will be more blasé about it. I mean, it makes sense if you're like a normal human being at all at Maya, but if it's your job to like mess around with those stuff, then yeah, I feel like you will be more meh. But then again, that's just me. Let me save and then I'll go deal with that obvious boss standing over there. Like the only thing that wouldn't he couldn't be more telegraphed than if you like saw then if the game autosave because like in Dragon Age Origin whenever you were about to like enter a serious boss the game would autosave so that would be like oh buckle up the game is autosaving red flag. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Yeah, if it starts attacking me, I will. Oh. Yeah, I knew it, I knew it.
Damn. Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Are they sentinels or roaches? That's usually how it is with the roach. Whenever there's one, there's like a million nearby. But my house is not that nasty. We started like that until we like put in roach traps and a bunch of other stuff. But like, oh, we still see them maybe once in a while, at least once a month. Like a bad once a month type of situation. Oh god. So sick of the roaches and the sentinels. I remember there's like a really cool song called The Sentinel. Oh, I think I went here. Alright, whatever. Okay, whatever. I like that song. I think it's by the Sentinel one. Like who sang it? I think no. Iron Maiden. Yeah, that's the one that sings the Sentinel song.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Like you see what I mean? Like that they always like and then just leave this one here and then explore that way and then I go the other way. And she's always like perpetually impressed by everything. And while I am perpetually, I mean, once you've been through like 80 Dragon Ages, like why can't the Fae be more like the Fae from Dragon Age from Dragon Age Origin? That one, like that Fate area was awesome. It felt like it was a Freddy Krueger movie called Dream Warriors. It was fun. Whatever. I'm just petty complaining while still playing the game. Okay, a storm needle. Come up here. Let me open the menu though. Okie dokie, let's continue. This is an obvious bathroom. It couldn't even be more obvious if it autosaved. And more than anything, I'm leaving no stone unturned because I'm hoping to see one of those philanthropies, and then you'll know what a real Dragon Age boss fight looks like. The Revenants are always like a pain. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It means I was right.
There we go. Oh, you got to do the makeup.
It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Like, it's good to be able, like, if you have infinite stamina, just, like, make use of it and, like, dodge all the time. Yeah, that's, yeah. Like, From Software better than being given infinite stamina. Yeah. It doesn't matter how strong the monsters are if you can, like, dodge everything. But then again, being bullet sponges is a bit of a pain. Like, I don't know, because I was messing around with the thing. I guess I ended up giving choosing all of the monsters with 2 HP bars, because, like,
this is an armory. What sort of
by putting everything in the middle.
A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
I guess this is what the dark spawns look like now.
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
They never settled on a look for these guys.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Like, the dark spots normally go down like chumps traditionally, but the joke of them is that there's usually like a horde of them, like millions and millions of them. They win by numbers. And also, in none of the Dragon Age, they can never settle on a look on the Darkspawn. There was like, the Darkspawns never look better than in Dragon Age Origin, and I stick with that opinion. Yeah, that's the best look that the Darkspawn has ever gotten. Also, I guess like traditionally the Darkspawn are only a problem whenever like an Archfiend is here to get them organized. But most of the time they're just like mindless type of weirdos just minding their own business. But even like that, like, oh god, the Brood Mother. They might not even get you started with the Brood Mother. Like, it is uncreative. Well, also, like, the Darkspawn, they're also, like, they all started out as human or dwarf or elves or whatever, that they got kidnapped, or they were born as Darkspawn, they were born of a Brood Mother. That is a kidnapped woman that the Darkspawn, like, warped so much by changing her diet, by overfeeding her with corruption until she becomes a Darkspawn producing, like a Darkspawn producing blob. Like once I get back to like the deep road in like the Dragon Age Origin game that I was playing before doing this one, like oh my god, like I'm not even certain if I can like stream that part like 100% because I don't know how YouTube is gonna react to it. Like it's probably gonna spontaneously combust if it sees the Brood Mother too closely, because that's something that I've been purposely doing in all of my Dragon Age playthroughs. If it's like a hard-looking demon, I just like skip through the cutscene as quickly as possible, so like it doesn't get like a good look at her and all that. But you know, just but yeah, like the Brood Mother is something else, but not in a good way. It's like nightmare fuel. And they go into great detail exactly how a Brood Mother is made in the deep roads.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
Got your back.
Got it.
We're not alone.
Careful right.
Like technically in this game there's like a blight going on, because traditionally the Archfiend is a blighted god, and they told us that those elven gods are blighted, therefore they are Archfiends, making this blight. So the Darkspawn should be wearing their nice armors and like having their game fin on and being more organized. We're gonna be canonically annoying about it.
Say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Like, I cannot even begin to tell you how much Dragon Age I played back in the day. I even played Dragon Age 2. The one that everyone insists is bad. It's like, Dragon Age 2 is like the Dark Souls 2. It's like, if it was a standalone game, you wouldn't consider it bad. It's just the Dragon Age Origin one was such a great game with its, especially with its expansion, Dragon Age Awakening, and then when you compare that to Dragon Age Dragon Age 2, it's like what were they even doing with their life? Like, mostly what I didn't like about Dragon Age 2, I mean, I like the game per se, but the issue with it was that that you spent all your time in Kirkwall when Dragon Age Origin just took you all over the continent on crazy adventures. Alright, what do I have to shoot at? Alright.
Right where you broke that wall.
Like, you couldn't throw a stick in Dragon Age Inquisition without running into a dragon. Like, they were no, because it'd be like, oh, but it's Dragon Age, where are the freaking dragons? And then, like, in Dragon Age, and then in Dragon Age Inquisition, oh, you want dragon? Here you have a whole carton of cigarettes type of situation. You want the old dragon here, like, smoke all these dragons. They're all written dragons, different color dragons. They call dragons of all the colors of the rainbow. Yeah. But then that just made them less. Oh, and in the online arena battles, yeah, like dragons, they were like the bunch of dragons, so many dragons. It just made them less special, but at least they had the common sense to make the dragon battles, making dragons in general a legitimate threat. Like, if you wanna, like, I'm eventually gonna play Dragon Age, the second part, once I get back on that nonsense, then, that I'm gonna Dragon Age 2 is only, like, interesting to play if you play as a magic user in Kirkwall. Like, at least story-wise. Yeah, and the magic users are, like, fun looking, and the magic in Kirkwall is nuts. And what happens to your mother in Dragon Age, in Dragon Age 2 is also nuts.
Fingers crossed.
It's funny to be talking about the other Dragon Ages while playing the new one, but you know. Moving along. I'll probably stream La Nikki after the well, not La Nikki, Shiny Nikki after this one.
up. We're close. I can feel it.
Yeah, like by moving like the game to a new area, they didn't have to like carry over anything from like the previous Dragon Age. I guess like they were trying to make it more accessible, or I mean, so that new players wouldn't think that they had to like, play the other Dragon Ages.
Where it is, I mean, it's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic. Ha!
Like in the other place, they were always talking about like, the Winter Imperium, but like, and then you like, I like the city fortress in the sky, but I wish I would have seen more of like the blood mages and stuff. You know, making it more like a threat. Instead of making like these elven guys, it's kind of like in Baldur's Gate that they made them a mindless CGI army of like mind control wormy guys when Black is saying her lackey seemed more like a legitimate threat. Like in the beginning, they saw they were like fun cultists and whatnot, but then they just became a mindless CGI horde in Baldur's Gate from like 1 to 3. They were more interested as religious crazy fanatics. I know it's really stupid scroll. The stench of decay fills the air. The Eva Nordis is now willpower beyond anything I've seen. And their magic is fueled by corruption and death, and that increase even now into the stones, and we cannot outlast this siege. So I guess a dwarven guy wrote this because, like, since I've been running around Orsamar and I got like a refresher course of how they talk all the time.
Back to the stone or to the stone. It's like a dwarven style of.
Yeah, that's like a dwarven style of speech, then talking about stones all the time. So why is there dwarven lingo in an elven ruin? Well, I guess they were like grave robbing, as is like the tradition of everyone, you know, exploring, and then demon stuff happened. Or maybe like the ones who wrote the dialogue, they just saw the expression in like previous Dragon Age without concern about who normally speaks that way.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
You know what's something that's inevitable is me nitpicking in this game. I don't know. I'm more excited about the new shiny Nikki that's gonna come out on like the first console Nikki that's gonna come out. Hopefully it'll also come out at the same time on the PS5, cause like playing it on the cell phone sounds like my cell phone can barely handle the regular Nikki, and we'll just make it easier to stream. Whatever. I'm getting sidetracked. Red guy. Alright, so that one must definitely be the boss. Oh, now following ancient Dragonese tradition, I shall autosave before the boss fight. Or I will just regular save, whatever.
Ahead. The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Alright, that's the second boss, maybe.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
Guess that's a lot of stuff I can break with this.
We did it. All that's left is the Nodus Derthalin. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit.
You'll see.
And I think it's a good place to leave it after the boss fight.